Friends, today I'm going to show you how to make a box with a cover. So you should have two of the squares that are the exact same size. This is going to be the lid, or this is going to be, I'm going to make this the lid. So we're going to keep that aside, and I'm going to start with this first one. So what we're going to do is we're first going to fold it diagonally. So we're going to fold it corner to that corner, and then along the middle. Now I'm going to unfold that and do the other diagonal from corner to corner. Then now we're going to unfold that, and now you can kind of see these folds that I just did. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a corner piece, doesn't matter which one, and we're gonna fold it to the little center that we did from those pieces. So this is the center. You might not see it in the lighting, but on your copy, you're just gonna fold that where those two diagonal lines meet, and then that piece, and we're folding all of these. Okay, so now this is when we had that, and then we folded these pieces. What we're gonna do now, you can kind of see a line going halfway through this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the bottom edge, or whatever edge you prefer folding on, and we're gonna take that to the middle line. Now we're going to flip it over, so we did it just on the top, or whatever way you fold it. Now we're going to fold the bottom one, so right to that line. Now we can unfold that, and these little pieces should stick up. We're just gonna push those down, and then we can, so we just folded that, we're gonna turn it, and now we can do it on this side. Make sure these flaps are staying down, and now we can do the first fold. And now we can flip it over and do the second. Now we can unfold that, and we're just gonna push those little flaps back. And now you can choose whatever two corners, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna choose those, and you can pull it out. Now you should have these two flaps sticking in all those folds. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take this top ledge, and there should be already a crease going down there. And we're just gonna refold on that, not with that piece going out. We're gonna have that tucked under. There should already be a crease. And now we can do the bottom one. Now what we're gonna do is there is a line. This is the middle line. This is the next line. We're gonna fold this bottom edge up to that line. So this is the line, not the middle, that's the middle. We're gonna fold this right to there and all the way up. And now you can do, now we're gonna unfold that and do it, we just did it that way. We're gonna do it this way too, on that same line, exact same line. Make sure not to do it on the middle, otherwise the box will not work. And now we can flip this over. And now we're doing the same, but on this end. So not on the center edge, but on the next edge. We're gonna fold it to there, to that line, all the way up. Now we can unfold that and fold it the other way. And now we can flatten our box. So we can unfold that. Now we can unfold these pieces, but instead of putting it all the way unfolded, we're just gonna keep it up with these little flaps staying down. So just staying up. And then you can already see how this piece is kind of coming up. We're gonna bring that all the way up with these little inside pieces going to the edge. And if yours is going like this, you just wanna push it right there. And then you can have it like this. And then what you're gonna do, is you're going to take the top corner and there should already be a line. We're just gonna fold that on those two folds. So I prefer holding it like this so then these stay down. And then we can push that flap back in. There, now we have the one edge. Now we're gonna do this edge. So we're gonna do that same thing. We're just gonna kind of push this up and it should be like that. We just push it down. And now you can kind of see all the boxes already done. But we're just gonna do that one fold again. You can hold it like this or another way. I just prefer this way. And then you're gonna refold on that crease that you already did. And then you have your bottom. Now the video's not done. We're still gonna do the top cover for it now. So if you don't want a cover, you can just end right here and it'll be a little box that you can put stuff in. But if you want to make a cover like I'm gonna show, you're just gonna take your other size paper that has to be the same size. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold it in half, like a book fold, it's called. And then instead of folding this whole thing, since we're just marking, we're just gonna do tiny little folds. So like I'm doing it about that long. You can do it longer, or you can even do it the full way if it's too hard for you to see those lines. And then after you do that line, that is the center crease. We're gonna fold this edge to that line, which we just did, and make another corner, another little mark. And now we can fold it again, one more time. And now this is the actual one. We're going to fold it to that very little line. And we can fold this one all the way down. So the last fold that we did was this to here. I'm just gonna fold this all the way so then it'll be easier for you to see it and for you to fold it. You might wanna do that too. We already did that. Now we're gonna take this small edge and fold it to that line. This is the edge that we're gonna be cutting off. So it will fit inside here like a cover. And now we're gonna make that same little fold going this way, and then we're gonna cut those strips off. So now we can do it this way. We can do a little mark. That's halfway point. Now we can do another mark. So folding that to the halfway point, another mark. And now this is the one where we're gonna go all the way down. So starting from that line, and it's very hard to see this for myself. And now that is the fold. And now that's too thick as the other one. So we're gonna do it one more time, and then we can cut those off and then fold that same box again. So I'm gonna fold it to that line. So it's even skinnier than before. And then you should just flatten it. And then we have these two little strips. So these are the two strips that we're gonna cut off. Instead of cutting it off, I'm just gonna keep these folded. So then the video will be quicker. So I will fold these the other way so you can see it easier. You can't really see the paper from that side, so I'm just refolding these. You can cut these off if you want, but if you want to be quicker and not use scissors, you can just keep that folded. Now we can start doing it again. So the first thing that we're gonna do is do that same diagonal fold, do the other diagonal, and you should have these little pieces poking out. That's fine. Now you can unfold that and do it this way. Oh, I forgot. That piece should be out. Now to that corner. So this is the same thing. You might just want to rewind the video. It might be easier to follow the other one than have these little slips, but I'm still going to show it. So now after we do that, there should be a little center that you guys I don't think can see. So now we can fold it to the center, and now we can flip it and do the other piece. And now we can do another piece. And we can finally do the last piece. Now this looks kind of cool. So now what we're gonna do, fold the bottom edge to the center edge that we had. And now we're gonna flip it over. And now we can fold the bottom edge to that same fold that we just did. And now we can unfold these and tuck these flaps back down. And now you can flip it over so that fold that we just did that way is over here. So they're going that way. And now we can fold this edge that I haven't folded before to the center crease that I don't think you can see. And now we can just fold the bottom edge to that edge of the fold. There, now we can unfold that and push these back. And now we can take whatever two corners that we want and pull them out. Remember to pull them all the way out. And then fold the top part down over a fold that we already did. And you can just refold that if you want. Now I can refold there. And there's that. Now we're going to do that same fold where we fold it up and down. So not on the center crease, the next fold that we did, we're going to fold this edge down to there. And now we can fold it up. Now we can fold it going that way. And now we can flip it over and unfold that and do it on this side. So not the center crease, the next fold. And fold it up. And now unfold that and do the next one. This is the last one, and then we can fold the box, well, the lid. Finally, now we can make the actual lid. So we're gonna have these pieces, put them up, but not this little piece. Put them up, but not that little piece. And now we're gonna flip it over like this, and we can just push this up. This time I don't have to puff it out. It is already in the right place. And now I prefer holding it like this. And then we can just, should already be a fold there. And we're just going to refold there. So there's one part of the lid. Now we have the last one to do. So we're gonna hold it whatever way you want and push this up. Make sure they're going in, not out. If they go out, the box is an actual box shape. Now I prefer holding it like this, and we can put that flap in there and then refold on here. And the lid is done. Now it should fit in the box. Yes. There, now that is the box and lid. To take the lid out, you can just take it out and you can store candy and stuff in here.